Hi everyone, dear students. In the previous class, we discussed regarding the subject titles and how many chapters we are going to learn for this semester. You have seen. So for today's class, we are going to start a good chapter. We call it as ANOVA. It is nothing but analysis of variance. Already for the MBA students, we completed this chapter. For MCOM and MCOM FS students, okay, please listen carefully. This chapter, today we are going to learn a small introduction regarding ANOVA, that is analysis of variance. So here you observe the introduction here. ANOVA is also known as analysis of variance. Okay, it is a powerful statistical tool for the test of significance. Previously we used t-test for testing the significance of difference between two sample means, that is h naught mu1 is equals to mu2. Okay, you observe carefully. Previously, while we are doing the problems, when there are only two samples are there, then we used t-test. But according to our convenient, if the sample size is 3 or more, then we need to apply f-test. Okay, see, observe carefully in the second para. But when we have 3 or more samples to consider at a time, we can use f-test. F-test nothing but Fisher's test, that is for testing the hypothesis that all the samples are drawn from the same population, or there is no significant difference between k sample means, that is h naught mu1 is equals to mu2, mu2 is equals to mu3, so on mu k. This can be done by using the technique called ANOVA. Thus, basic purpose of ANOVA, ANOVA is here the homogeneity of several means. Homogeneity of several means while we are testing all the samples here, that samples they should belongs to only one population here, only one population. Then only it is very easy to get the result whether we need to accept H naught or reject H naught. It should be known to us very clearly. Okay, here small example here regarding homogeneity. Here you observe carefully this example. 5 fertilizers are applied to 4 plots, each of wheat, and yield of wheat on effect of these fertilizers on the yields is significantly different, or in other words, whether the samples have come from the same normal population. The answer to this problem is provided by the technique of ANOVA. You observe carefully, 5 fertilizers we are applying for 4 plots. In these 4 plots, the yield of wheat, already the wheat cultivation is done. On these wheat only we are going to apply these 5 fertilizers by dividing the into 4 plots. See, observe carefully, the wheat they are belongs to only one family. Homogeneity we call it as only one family here. Okay, we are not taking any other other crop. Okay, we are taking only one crop. Okay, after application of these 5 fertilizers, before application of these 5 fertilizers, these types of problems will be done, or the technique we are going to apply is called ANOVA, analysis of variance. So we need to know the small history of this ANOVA. The term ANOVA was introduced by Professor Ronald A. Fisher in the year 1920 to deal this problem in the analysis of agronomical data. Variance is inherent in nature. The total variation in any set of numerical data is due to a number of causes which may be classified as assignable causes and chance causes. Okay, in the given question, sometimes what happens, apply Professor Ronald A. Fisher. Okay, the name itself says that Professor Ronald A. Fisher was a statistician. He introduced this ANOVA technique in the year 1920. Okay, F is nothing but Fisher's. Okay, the problem will be given and apply. They will ask apply one-way classification of Professor Ronald A. Fisher. Okay, then we have to assume that this problem belongs to ANOVA chapter. Then apply the all the formulas and the step by step apply the procedure. Okay, so here assignable causes and chance causes. Okay, see carefully here, assignable causes can be detected here, can be determined, can be estimated, can be measured, whereas chance causes cannot be determined, cannot be measured, but it is under the control of human and cannot be traced separately. Okay, here assignable cause is nothing but it is can be detected. Detected is nothing but, you observe carefully the meaning of detected, detect here. Okay, to know the exact the value or the variable what we called the exact result also, and we need to determine here. Okay, after determination we are going to take the decision here, then immediately we can estimate. But whereas in the case of chance causes cannot be determined, cannot be measured, but under the control of human and cannot be traced separately. Okay, here few assumptions are there in analysis of variance. The assumptions in analysis of variance are same as discussed earlier while taking of F test. Okay, this is not talking of F test here. Normality, the data should be normal. Normality, homogeneity, they should belong to only one group, only one family. Then independence of error. Independence of error means here all the variables, they are not depending on each other, they are independent. Okay, they are independent. So these ANOVA chapter, we are going to learn two types of techniques or two types of classifications. That is, first one is here ANOVA one way classification. Okay, one way classification. The next one is here two-way classification. Two-way classification. Okay, in the next class we are going to see what is one way classification and what is two-way classification. So you observe carefully one way classification and two-way classification. These two types of problems we are going to deal in this chapter. Okay, in the examination point of view, these two types of ANOVA, that is one way classification and two-way classification, are very much important. Practically we are going to apply these statistical tool in a thesis point of view, or any programs which are given by the government. Or here sometimes what happens, these application, these techniques we are going to apply in projects also. So this chapter is very much useful, so please listen carefully. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can come in the class, you can raise the doubts. So if you, okay students, if you have any doubts regarding this chapter, you can raise the question. So for today's class we completed regarding the small introduction. You observe carefully. ANOVA is nothing but analysis of variance. It is a powerful statistical tool for test of significance. Okay, this ANOVA was introduced by Professor Ronald Fisher in the year 1920. Okay, when the sample size is 3 or more, then we are going to apply the ANOVA, that is analysis of variance principles and formulas. Okay, again in the next class we are going to discuss that in which situation this one way classification we need to apply, and and two way classification we need to apply. So for today's class, I think you got a small clarity regarding analysis of variance regarding the introduction point of view. So thank you students for watching this video. Thank you very much.